One of the common questions I get in my comments all the time is, should I leave the United States to escape the registry? Well, my answer could be surprising. This is really an identity question. Before you buy a plane ticket, I have 7 questions for you that will help you make a better decision. First of all, where is this question coming from? Is it coming from fear or is it coming from clarity? Am I running from pain? Am I moving toward purpose? Am I escaping? Or am I building? Fear makes urgent decisions. Clarity makes strategic decisions. Number 2, what do you believe you'll find there? Be specific. Not, I'll finally be free. That's not it. Instead, ask, better employment, better relationships, peace, privacy, acceptance, opportunity. Then ask, can any of these begin today where I currently live? Number 3, if you were alone, suppose your relationship ended. Would you still want to be there? Your marriage failed. Your children stayed here and you were there. Would you still want to move? If the answer is no, maybe you're following a person rather than your purpose. Number 4, count the cost. Most people calculate airfare. Few calculate life. Consider the language. Can you speak the language? Can you learn it? Because just like when we see people in our country that don't speak English, how that makes us feel trying to communicate with them. It gives them a certain amount of isolation where they have to stay with people that speak their language. It limits them in their ability to move around. What about the culture? How much different are things there than here? What about the immigration laws? Now, we know how the laws work here because we're native to America, but how do they work in other places? What about health care? What about employment? What about retirement? What about taxes? What about criminal law? What if you get in trouble in that other country? How much more harsh are the criminal laws there than here? In the United States, in the continental United States especially, we know how things operate. We know if we're in Illinois, whether we're in Texas, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, we have Miranda. We have the right to remain silent. We have right to an attorney. We have right to a court date. We have a right to representation and fair treatment. What do we know about the criminal laws of the country that we're going to? What about emergency services? you get hurt. How do the emergency services work? What about the support system? Over here, we have a welfare program, a food stamp program, some type of assistance. How does the support system work in the country you're thinking about going to? You know, every country has its problems. They're just different problems. Number 5, what are you leaving behind? Family, friends, grandchildren, your parents, birthdays, funerals. What if someone becomes sick? What if your mother dies? What if 5 years from now you want to come home? You have to think beyond today. Number 6, what is your spirit telling you? This isn't only strategy. This is discernment. Sometimes the right answer is to stay. Sometimes the right answer is to leave. Don't let panic make permanent decisions. Listen carefully. Number 7, suppose tomorrow the registry disappears. Would your life automatically become everything you dreamed about? If the answer is no, then the registry isn't your biggest obstacle. That doesn't mean it isn't difficult. It means there is still work inside of you no government can do for you. Identity reconstruction principle, and I'm going to leave with this. The registry is external. Identity is internal. One influences your life. The other determines your life. It's up to you to know who you are on the inside of you. Whether you are trying to escape something or whether you're hoping to find something. I find when people are in a situation, they always say how great it is because they're there. That's not to say, again, that going is the wrong answer or staying is the wrong answer. The thing is, you have to go within yourself and understand why you are going, what you are looking for, what you are hoping to find. Your mind has to be solid. This is a huge move. And it's not the big things, it's the small things. I remember when my sister went to Ghana. I want to see the motherland. I have to see it before I go. And it was the small things. She went there with thousands of dollars, didn't know that she was being overcharged for everything because she had not mastered the money exchange system. That she needed a car everywhere she went, and she had to pay somebody to drive her everywhere because she didn't have a car there. That water from the village that they were in came from somewhere else, and they had to wait for the water to show up. We don't have those problems. So this is about my love for you guys. but I get so many comments. I see it all the time. Should I leave? And I understand. Now, I won't tell you what to do. That is not my job to say you should do this or you should do that. My job is simply to help you ask better questions so that you can make a better decision for you and your life and your situation. As for me, I personally believe in the power of God. I personally believe that God is on this soil like he's on that soil. I personally believe that God can do anything that the person has made up in their mind to be. This is about identity. Who are you? What are you becoming? And can you become that here, or do you need to be somewhere else to become that? I'm going to be just fine where I am because moving is not my calling, but it might be yours. Take a look at the 7 questions again and go through them slowly and see what God is putting on your mind about whether you should go or whether you should stay.